Today I'm going to show you how to make this marble inspired fall tumbler. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel to get further notifications. Check the description box below as I have all of the products linked for you. And I also have a free Facebook group where I give exclusive discounts and even more tutorials, so make sure you join that as well. Let's get started on the tutorial. Today I'm going to be working on a 24 travel mug from the Tipsy Magnolia. I have grabbed my 80 grit sanding block and I'm just going to give it a really good sand. I always concentrate on the top and bottom rim, making sure those are extra scuffed up, and do the very best I can to the handle to give that a little scuffing as well. I am going to be base painting my tumbler with a coordinating color to the color of glitter that I'm going to apply. The glitter I am going to use today is kind of like a light gold, so I am just base painting it in this cream color. Most of the time I just use a chalk paint, but you can use spray paint as well. I have mixed up about 10 milliliters of epoxy, and we are not going to be using all of that, but it's hard to mix up smaller amounts. And we are just going to apply this very thinly to our tumbler. I always start with the handle and then I move on to the tumbler itself. And we're just going to spread this epoxy on really thin and evenly so we can apply our glitter. Now grab your glitter and coat the entire tumbler. Once again, I usually start with the handle and make sure that's evenly coated and then move on to the tumbler itself. Today I am using the glitter color called Romance, and it has to be one of my top favorite golds I offer. It's kind of a really light champagne gold, but the sparkle it produces is just out of this world. Let that glitter and epoxy cure for a couple hours, and then you are going to add a layer of epoxy. I use a fairly thick epoxy, so a lot of the times I only need one coat. But if you get to one coat and you are still feeling a lot of glitter on your tumbler and it's not smooth, you're going to want to add another coat. Once your tumbler is all cured, you are going to take the Marble Veins SVG that is available in my shop and cut that out of some sort of vinyl. It does not matter what color. We are going to spray over the top and kind of make a peekaboo with it. So this is just to be used kind of as a stencil. And how I designed this file years ago was kind of like a marble vein puzzle. I designed it in little teeny tiny pieces so you could design the cracks however you would like. I just take one piece with transfer tape and then pick up another piece and I overlay them a little bit and I make my own marble vein design. You're just going to continue to place those sections the way you would like your tumbler. And then when you are finished placing all of those on, we're going to tape off the handle. I decided to keep mine all glitter, so I'm just going to make sure it is fully covered with tape before we move on to the next step. I'm going to take my tumbler outside and spray paint it with claret wine, rustic orange, and London gray. Starting with the London Gray, we're going to ombre these 3 colors the best we can. And how I like to do that is just take the first color starting in the middle, constantly turning my tumbler on the tumbler arm, starting close, and then getting a little bit further away to make a really pretty soft blend. After we get to the London Gray, we're going on to the rustic orange and then finishing up the ends with the wine color. And when you get to the wine color, when you spray, you're going to want to concentrate just on the top and bottom rim. You're going to let that spray paint dry and then take the tape off of the handle. And then you're going to go back and remove all of those veins you placed down with the vinyl. Once all of your marble veins are removed, you will have that beautiful gold glitter exposed, and you can add a layer of epoxy. Now, I left mine with no decal because I couldn't decide if I wanted one or not, but if you do want one, apply a layer of epoxy, add a decal, and then add another layer of epoxy. Here is our tumbler all finished. I think she turned out absolutely gorgeous. If you liked this tutorial, don't forget to like and subscribe, and look for me on all other social media platforms.